Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Thomas Tominhas Almeida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 12 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Wow!
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. All right, single collar tie now. Almeida gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Oh, nice punch there by O'Malley. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up.
Oh, nice right hand.
Looked like he might have landed there instead. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Gets up again here, but hurting. And he counters with a left hand.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And there comes the separation now.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by Almeida. Oh, what a hit he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with this head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Kick to the body by Thomas Almeida. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready? Let's go.
Almeida gets touched by that kick there. Countering with the jab here, but he saw it coming a mile away. Nice job there to block it by Sean O'Malley. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Just misses with the straight right.
Nice punch there. What a tricky head kick.
Back and forth we go here. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Flush right hand is true.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, he has really picked up the beat.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh!
There's no give on that leg kick. Good punch lands.
Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Thomas Almeida. O'Malley's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and then survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
All right, here we go, third and final round. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Ooh, big shot lands. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched blood.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sugar Sean.